kinds of gaming stuff. And you know, if you guys are in SoCal, please come visit Psycho Turtle Play. We love this venue. It's basically built for this game, and we want the scene to thrive. So please come on through. Tell your friends.
Got
every
D&D
Wednesday. No, we have also we have chess. Often people like to play chess here too. We have an arcade machine as well. All kinds of fun and entertainment here, and nothing's more entertaining than watching Chase struggle on stream.
Yeah, this is going to be so.
I'm kidding. He's a
very
hell of a talent.
Very, very storied matchup. So Chase Monte always goes like this. It's game 4. Monte is up 2-1 on Chase. It is Monte with a 2-1 stock lead. Monte literally SDs on his second to last stock, and Chase comes back.
Hopefully, we're gonna see a different story here.
I'm telling you, this is what always happens, and it took a long time for him to break that, and he finally did break that. I think the last time they played was at GLS when Sean was coming to invade, and Monte took the set for the first time in like 6 sets. So if you're at home and you're like, who the heck are these two players? These are two of the top talents of SoCal. Monte representing Game & Watch, and Chase being our true #1 here in SoCal. I like to say he's our Palutena player. So these two are going to be at main stage making a run.
Hidden boss.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh man, look at that. And see, that's one of the things that Palutena is able to mitigate in this matchup. Monte just can't land for free with Key.
Yeah, the up air is going to be such a good move.
And just absolutely picking his spot there, going for the downer too. Chase is definitely really thinking about how to maximize punishes
Have
here.
you ever seen anybody punish Game & Watch back air with a dash-up shield? It's ridiculous. DD grabbing a chocolate milk from the fridge. Shout out to the refreshments here. We were talking, he loves milk, so that makes a lot of sense.
Shouts to milk. Makes the body, juices the body good.
Yeah, something like that.
Man, Monte actually knew you. Oh, what was that pivot down smash? That was crazy.
Big charge up smash there for Monte, as you cannot get punished. And that's a full explosive bucket. Nair into a bucket will kill him.
He doesn't have a chance to wield it immediately.
Yeah.
But that bucket does persist after death.
So he went there to try to cover an air dog read.
Yeah.
You know, you got to go for something there. But Chase looking very solid here. We were talking about Monte and his improvement, his second place at Back in Blood. He's a very solid player. But Chase also, to his own respect, practicing a lot, playing with a lot of great people. I know he was grinding with Moxie recently from PMW. So Chase also looking very strong in this matchup.
Wow, there we go. Monte is able to finally catch Chase slipping the slight bit, the unwarranted roll in on up smash. Let's see here. There we go. Fish bowls out. Monte's going fishing for percentage.
Get some extra percent if you're Monte here. Can't hurt. But that dash attack is going to be so good at catching landings from Game & Watch.
Especially punishing Game & Watch for what is usually one of the more storied options, strict back fair.
Back throw. Chase with advantage stick, grabbing the ledge immediately, just trying to clip a 2-frame there on Monte's recovery. Very hard move to 2-frame. You have a lot of variation when you're Monte or Game & Watch in this situation. Up throw into an up B, just setting up into a corner situation. These two players are really, really good at forcing you in the corner and playing their center stage control. They're not looking to overextend. They're not looking to push the issue. You have to get back to me.
Yeah, and Monte right now is just taking advantage of some of Chase's more desperate attempts.
Nair beating out up air and punishing Monte for going for it.
Oh, the shield!
That is that's ultimate for you.
That's crazy. Chase is able to get past two. You watch a stronger option.
Oh, had the read on the so there you go. Covers the normal getup, doesn't get the hit. Instead of Chase going back to center stage, he tempo checks a dash. He's like, I know that you want to get back to center stage as soon as possible and just immediately drift in back air. That's really, really solid and a very good way to punish your opponents that are stuck in the corner. You have to catch those dashes.
Yeah.
Not as actionable as you would hope in this game. Landing forward air into dash attack for Chase. Chase playing very disciplined here. 38% now. Gets the up air to punish the key. Now you see that they're both like drifting away from each other because Chase knows that he's safe with Monte. Also worried about getting clipped by it.
No, that's Monte finally freeing up that situation. There we go. Dropping the hammers on down smash. And, man, just trying to bring it back here, but Chase doing such a good job just staying enough ahead, just staying away out of Monte's threat bubble. That down tilt keeping him away, and just Chase putting Monte on the conveyor belt over and over again, just pushing him back and then punching from mid-range.
Monte now looking to bring it back here at a 55% deficit. They are both just dashing. This is like
wait. Oh, he reversed the chef, and that might prove that. No, the butter spaghetti. You don't cook spaghetti, Monte. You cook meats.
Dash attack, punishing Chase on the landing. You're back in the corner, but Chase has been playing out of the corner really, really stellar. And that was such a smart wait. He baits out that up B out of shield and punishes with a drag down up air. Unfortunately, not able to get anything off of it, but that's really good information if you're Chase.
Oh, wow. That was crazy interaction there.
Great dash attack covering. These dash attacks have literally been like the reason that Chase is in the lead so much. It is setting up into amazing advantage state situations where you're popping up. And Monte, usually with Game & Watch, you don't have a struggle landing. You down air, auto cancel, get back and shield. But with that up air on Palutena, it's going to cover that down air so well.
I mean, basically, if nobody's got her, it's Palutena's shield's got her. I mean, that invulnerable tool makes it so that Palutena is really able to navigate even the toughest matchups.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go.
And apparently Zenyu taking it 3-0 over Strix.
Man. Yeah, he made, just learning from his mistakes last time and ending Strix's run after taking out both Marvelous Marco and Shady in bracket, despite Shady's protests. We also had a San Diego team kill as Shane Ray beat Kali.
Unfortunate.
But here we go, game 2 on Battlefield, which is an incredibly strong stage for both characters. Probably Palutena's best stage.
Down smash coming out for Monte as he tries to find a landing. Yeah, so this is one of those stages where they're both going to be really, really solid here. The platforms are going to lend towards Monte trying to land, but Chase is playing in form. This is how good we know Chase is.
Monte just can't lazily recover like that. First a jump catch, then drift in.
Wow, very good drift from Chase. He utilizes that teleport to the maximum to avoid that back air situation. Very smart from Monte.
They're trying to just keep Chase on the run here. Trying to make it land. Nice delay on the fishbowl. Try to catch the teleport to Plat. Not quite. Chase with a little bit of breathing room, able to play the game. But Monte with the grab. Oh, trying to materialize a stock loss. Oh, he ran off the stage, but he kept spacing on the back air. That was crazy.
Landing there. She's trying to pop up into an up tilt even. Down air out of shield. That was really solid. 38%, and then more juggling. That's what you want to see if you're Chase. He's really setting up juggles really, really well. That's really important against Game & Watch. If you have a disjointed up air, you can definitely juggle the character. Which is weird to say.
And finally, Chase just getting caught out for just one slight misstep when it comes to going for the mid-range option.
Down throw back air, yep. Very clean conversion, 58%. Going for a footstool even to try to punish Monte going low on the recovery. Landing there on shield, not getting punished.
And Chase saying cool, calm, and collective game popped up by Monte's upbeat panic. You have to do that at this level of the game, otherwise you're going to get just immediately extended into a serious punish sequence.
And I really like that, like Chase utilizing his low percentage as a resource to not burn his double jump or air dodge trying to land. He's like, it's okay for me to take this percentage. I'm down to take it.
He tried to wait out the roll, instead Monte was prepared. He's a dash attack though. That dash attack's really been saving
broken move against this matchup. And literally, I'm telling you right now that the entire set is going to depend on if Monte can avoid getting popped up by dash attack and continuously juggled by up air. This has been an absolute clinic in the Palutena Game & Watch matchup. A matchup that, you know, tends to be a lot closer.
Turtle time. Franklin's out. Can Chase just keep
Chase knows his win condition.
Yeah, basically.
He's like, I'm going to cover your landings. I'm going to play this range. I'm okay taking percent as long as I'm going to taking kill confirms. I'm happy just playing this neutral, paying the pop-up into up airs.
Yeah. Monte with the escape, but man, just the distance just keeps getting away from him. And Chase is doing such a good job punishing what are usually hard to punish.
Dude, this is ridiculous, landings. Man.
Oh, wow, he had the jump read too, Peach. Monte has to be careful now. He's getting absolutely red.
Ridiculous display of this matchup from Chase here. Just really controlling.
That shield. Monte has to be careful now. Chase now. Nice navigating, finding the fair for its intended use. Wow, double backer whipped! And who says Palutena is too tall to avoid being hit by hitboxes?
Oh my goodness. Chase is doing what Monte does to other people.
Yeah.
This advantage state is ridiculous. He is literally hitting him once and then juggling him and holding him from landing on the stage. It's crazy. This is Battlefield. This is one of the easiest stages to land on, but Chase is just so on top of Monte. Yeah, ridiculous.
It is masterfully done. Chase leveling up before our eyes.
Yeah, that's crazy. This is a very important set if you're Palutena struggling with a regional Game & Watch, for sure.
Which just be a tough matchup, especially because there's just so many situations where you want to press buttons against Game & Watch, but you can't. Chase is really showing that restraint.
Holding the resources. He's getting hit, and he's not panic air dodging. He's not double jumping. He's not giving Game & Watch the easy stuff. He's like, you know what? I'll take the percent. As long as I hold my double jump, as long as I hold my air dodge, I have mix-ups, and it's on you to see if you can punish me for not doing anything.
Nevertheless, Monte is still going to persevere. We talk about the Monte mentality all the time. Definitely kind of player that has fair share of run backs trying to make reverse 3-0s
Definitely not over yet for Monte. I'm talking about Chase a lot, but Monte, in his own right, an absolutely insane game and watch. So it's like, it's not over yet.
But look at Chase now domineering at ledge. The ledge trap there. The last hit of Nair freed him up, but wow, using teleport to immediately get out of dodge.
Back air, nice. Back air from Chase to hold back Monte in the center stage. And see a little bit of an over commitment on that down tilt, and now Monte is the one with the advantage state, but Chase is playing really well.
No, Monte just didn't react fast enough to go for the down smash. Instead, he's getting put in the blender.
I'm such a fanboy. Like, I'm nerding out on like Chase utilizing the platform to empty land in the corner as a way to mix up the way he's getting back to center. It's just clinical.
That's great. Textbook here, Monte trying to find
he's like, room. Crazy. He's always positioning himself under the platform. It makes it so much harder for Monte to make a commitment because you have to cover the ground or you have to cover the platform.
Monte opted for covering the platform. Franklin has a lot of mileage there. Then there we go.
Yeah, there we go.
A little short. Usually Nair is like almost a get out of jail free card disadvantage for Palu, just not there.
Chase immediately going back to the game plan, get a hit, pop up with a dash attack, go for a juggle, but now Monte is the one juggling, gets 37%, bringing it back a lot closer than game 1 and 2, mind you, so this might be Monte's game to take here.
Nevertheless, Chase is definitely trying to figure out that opening, trying to pry it open. Monte trying to stay on top, but this is tough. Off stage, you can't necessarily control the game from out there.
I'll be back to the...
Wow.
Be very,
that was
very
risky.
Good. Yeah, he had to make a mix-up. He kept landing on the ledge, and then Chase would just hold center. It was so hard for Monte. He has to make a commitment to get back, get a little bit of a better situation, even if you're at the risk of getting punished.
Bombs out, but wow, the shield on dash attack was lingering.
Up air's coming out. You want to see a kill for either of these players, but you're going to have to work a little bit harder now. Monte holding Chase to the ledge, covering the jump with an up air. Nice. Very good stuff. Has to
just
immediately...
single hits, just going for the single strips, the single beef jerky out there in order to trap Chase. But nevertheless, it doesn't matter unless you get ahead, and Monte ever desperately trying to close out the stock, getting the back air, not strong enough. It's a little stale, Peach. Oh, wow. My gosh.
What a reversal. That was
a crazy decision by Chase.
He has not done that the whole set. He was like, he has never done that.
He held that close to the vest.
And Monte, that's like a huge stock loss. You were holding advantage it so well, and oh my god. And now pop up into
and this is just academic. Look at this. Look at where Chase is positioning himself. Exactly what you were talking about, BJ. Under the platforms, making so Monte has to just really commit to where he lands. And where's the Chase definitely feeling himself there, and you can't blame him. My man's one of the strongest players in our region. Definitely.
And I heard that parry from across the venue. I think that was crazy. They're definitely in it.
Chase Salison, the doubters, definitely trying to show Tessa's medal here on the POW Gaming stream.
Back air's coming out. Chase is playing super disciplined, like immediately like holding center and like willing to lose the stage control as long as he's not dying. But of course, Monte finally catching on to that pattern. That is so crucial if you're gonna make a reverse 3-0 comeback. You need to build the information. You might have lost the game, but you still got something out of it.
Okay, 36, no damage, but it does put him off stage.
That's really bad. That was a really bad spot to be in. But Chase able to get out. Landing there on shield, no punish. Wow, Chase just dashing back into the corner. He knows. He's like, I will take the pressure. I just don't want to get hit into kills.
Oh, that was a very unwise air dodge from Monte. Now Chase
rising bucket to mix up the recovery. That was very smart as well. Forward airs coming out, back airs now. Monte just having to dash up shield and deal with what Palutena has to offer on the board.
There might be the solution to dealing with Palutena sitting underneath platforms is having the bombs activate on the plat above, but it might be a little too late for Monte.
Playing under the platform so well here, Chase is like crazy awareness to avoid these rising areas.
Too.
Yeah, that too.
He's covering a lot. He wants his grounded options well, so it just makes it really hard. But there's an up smash that might have actually been the trick.
No punish.
Almost again.
Oh my reads the rule but doesn't find the timing. That's a big drop if you're Monte. Chase gonna count his lucky stars there.
Yeah.
Nair's gonna clip him.
Hit.
Can't really edge guard game and watch the situation, but punishes the high uppy on shield with an up air. Chase with a very solid advantage.
Just kind of lulling himself there towards the end. Nevertheless, manages to clean it up. Any kind of little mistake that was going on. They're gonna be moving on to winners finals.
Yeah, that was very clinical from Chase. Really commanding advantage state, I think, is the biggest thing for
Chase. Absolutely. What do you think Chase is